G'day gang, Danny, how's it going? We are back in the Elder Scrolls Online on the Scribes of Fate. We are now on the War of Scribes quest. Talk to Kishago. So we're here in the Rift. I'm going to make my way over to Scrivener's Hall, where I imagine Kishago is waiting for me. And there is a bear running that way. Maybe the bear needs to see Kishago as well. So this is the second part in this two-part series, exploring the dungeon DLCs, leading into the shadow over Morrowind. Season. It's our new season. So the entrance is down this way. Avoid the trolls. Alright, Kishago awaits us within. Come on, Baz. Come on, buddy. In we go. You're about to enter a group dungeon. Yes, enter Scrivener's Hall. We got Aleri, the librarian again. We got Anna again. And that fella. What's his name? Starts with an F or a B or something, I don't know. Look at this place. Nice little seat there. Kishago.
Graf, Zilipif, this one swears the latch was right here.
Wow. What in the heck? Zilipif? What's going on, Zilipif? Some bunch. Oh, there's a book right here. There's a journal. Hang on a second. Let's read this. A new scribe, fresh ink on the quill. If such a poetic metaphor is allowed, she gained Kishago's attention. Valana. She came to us from the ranks of the Mages Guild, where she found herself more drawn to studiously gathering knowledge on the many planes of oblivion instead of more practical magics. Which isn't to say that her magical acumen isn't impressive. She is a powerful sorcerer, but it's her thirst for knowledge that singles her out among our latest crop of newcomers. Valana, that promising recruit this one mentioned before, was tasked with charting the bridge of webs in the spiral skein. While her map-making skills need some improvement, she brought back much needed information about Mafala's realm. More importantly, she was able to adapt to the challenge of traversing the skein, something this one struggles with. Needless to say, she continues to impress. Valana came into the study today, asking about the difference in value between maps and historical records. This one believes she is deciding which specialty she will use to serve Hamora. We had a lengthy discussion and she left the study with new ideas. This one must say, her mind is very sharp. Kishago asked Valana to be his understudy. Her work excels across all our disciplines, and her mastery of the Rift schedule is almost as accurate as his own. This one thought about asking her to take over the job of Rift Master, but Nakri was better suited. Quietly, Kishago can admit to himself that Valana's talents would be wasted in that position. While she has the disposition and magical prowess to successfully defend the hall from whatever may come through the rifts, her mind is too sharp for such a brainless job. Nope, this one will mold her into his successor. Something happened in Apocrypha. Valana must have heard or seen something upsetting there, because when she returned from emptying the vault, she asked Kishago why we don't interfere. This one quoted the Octants to her and reminded her of our duty to observe, but she seemed dissatisfied with that answer. Her mood has been dark today. Valana will not let this topic of intervention go. She refuses to tell Kishago what's happened and has taken to calling this one an old fool whenever the matter is brought up. Kishago hears whispers. Valana's dissatisfaction with our passive duty grows. There are new recruits in the hall, mages like Valana and warriors alike. We need more scribes after the rift to the colored rooms closed unexpectedly. The day weighs heavily on this one's mind. The warning came too late, and the itinerant staff was far from my grasp. Zilipif and Kishago could do nothing but watch the rift close. This one doesn't know if Valana resents him for that failure. He resents himself. The whispers stop whenever this one comes into view. He's not sure what is happening. but it makes his few remaining hairs stand on end. Valen has become more secretive. She spends less time in the study than she ever did before. Whatever is going on, she's the cause of it. Of that, Kashago is certain. She's taken to calling him an old fool in plain view, letting all other scribes know of her dissatisfaction. Kashago fears that she may try to take the mantle of Magnus Stylus before her time. Kashago will have to secret the itinerant staff away before she attempts to claim it. Okay. So, tell me about Valinor. Kashago?
How did the scribes manage to be swayed so far? Their so-called dedication to Hermora is a farce, an embarrassment, a perversion of our boast.
Who's Valinor?
Kashargo's former protege. Her mind is sharp, orderly, and her magical capacity well exceeds this one's. Still, she grew discontented with the scribe's creed of passive observance.
You said she usurped power from you.
She brought in other mages and warriors. She even convinced many formerly loyal scribes that by only observing, we were complicit in the crimes we saw happen. She staged a coup and took the mantle of Magnus Stylus from this one.
When did all this happen?
Not long ago. It took some time for Kashargo to journey to this place, and he moved cautiously so as not to be followed. Valana is unaware that the hall has a secondary entrance. Once we step through, we improve our chances of remaining undetected.
Valinor doesn't know about this entrance.
Almost no one does. Hermora is the Lord of Secrets, and as such, this entrance is known only to a select few. It's a way to ensure the safety of all we record. Valinor and the scribes will not expect us.
Who is Hermora?
He's the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge, Master of the Tides of Fate, the one who knows. His reach is long, and his eyes plentiful. Everything the scribes record is done in his name. His library is vast, and we are but one order who seeks to add to it.
And who are the Scribes of Mora?
An organization of librarians and scribes this one dedicated his whole life to. For centuries now, we've documented all observable things. Down in the Scrivener's Hall, the fruits of our efforts are collected for Hermora's perusal.
Recording all things?
Anything it is possible to record. There are unstable reefs below the rock here. The scribes carved out this library and live amongst its pages. We use minor magics to stay hidden, to observe. Now, Valinor shatters that creed.
Do all scribes get a watcher?
Zilipif. They're a friend of sorts. Zilipif is bound to observe and gain knowledge through experience. Kishargo's purpose is to record the ever-changing landscapes of the realms. We help each other, but the arrangement is unique.
How do you help each other?
This one created many detailed and accurate maps using Zilipif's ability to fly, and Kashargo's place among the Scribes of Mora gave Zilipif access to every open reef. The two of us traveled across the plains, making maps and hunting for knowledge.
So he's your buddy? Okay. Oh, got one more. There we
How
go.
did the scribes manage to be swayed so far? Their so-called dedication to Hermora is a farce, an embarrassment, a perversion of our boast.
I was sent here to remove Valinor from power over the Scribes of Mora.
This one barely had time to hide the itinerant staff before she took the scribes from me. She's crafty and convinced the scribes Kashargo failed his obligation to Hermora. She said the scribes had to interfere against the atrocities of the realms.
What's the itinerant staff?
A means of safe return from all the planes of oblivion, and the symbol of leadership for the scribes. Recovering the itinerant staff would rip the scribes from Valinor's grasp. If you help Kishargo, you'll be rewarded.
I'll help you retrieve the itinerant staff and stop Valinor.
Through this doorway lies the vast library of Scrivener's Hall. Within it are rifts to other planes. We must journey to the Deadlands. There, we'll find the staff. Unfortunately, Valena won't appreciate our intrusion. Be on your guard.
There's a rift to the Deadlands in Scrivener's Hall?
There are rifts to many of the planes of Oblivion here. Most are shut, and it's unknown when they will reopen. There are no records from the scribes that came before on when the rifts first appeared. Just that the hall was constructed around them.
You can't force the rifts to open?
Until recently, the Scribes of Morrow refused to interfere with any of the realms. No, instead we documented what was available to us, and left dominion over the planes to the princess, as it should be.
What happens when the rifts close?
Then, anyone inside is unfortunately trapped in that plane, at least until they find another path back. This is why the itinerant staff is so important. It can transport the wielder back to Scrivener's Hall.
So the scribes travel through the rifts, knowing they may not make it back?
Veteran scribes hold no fear. We know the timings and cycles of the rifts. Still, fear cannot overcome the hunt for knowledge. Plenty of non-scribes journey between the planes without assurances of returning to Nirn.
Well, let's hope that we can. Just walk through? Whoa! An attack! You should just throw butterflies at me. Oh. Definitely felt a tentacle there.
You still describe spins with skill and speed. This one is glad to have you on his side.
What's over here? Hang on, Kashaga, what's this? Who's this guy?
Come in, come in. Tell me all about how you slew those light-fingered vermin.
Who's this guy? The vault?
Is this place not the crowning glory of the Hall? These treasures, not those rotting books.
Who are you?
Feast your eyes. Is it not magnificent? Shelves and books grow musty, but the items in here will never age or turn to dust.
Who are you?
I am the keeper of the vault, the curator of the scribes. I know all that is recorded in the Scrivener's Hall, and keep its secrets from prying eyes. Light fingers, too.
Are the Scribes of Morrow all about recording new information?
Recording? Yes. Sharing? No. Our Lord Hermaeus Mora taught us that there's power in secrets. I don't let Scrivener's Hall divulge the knowledge and treasures of the realms to just anyone. Not even the Magnus Stylus can waltz in here.
How restricted is this vault?
I'm the only one who holds the key to this gate. This is why the Cartocleps are the greatest threat to our hall. They do more than just break into the vault. They steal from it. They must be stopped.
Do you work for Valena?
Valena? That newcomer? She came by here once asking for some staff or other. Didn't even want to hear about the genuine threats the Cartocleps pose. She said she's our new leader, but at least Kashargo helped me deal with those impish thieves.
Unlock requires small vault key? Large vault key? Ah, okay. Interesting room. Many treasures on display. So where does one find the keys?
Feast your eyes. Is it not?
Maybe we'll find them later on. Okay. Interesting area. Just a little side passage there. Totally could have missed it. Alright, Kashago.
This place is magnificent, is it not? Being underground, the air is the perfect temperature and quality to preserve our records. But all of that will mean nothing if Valena has her way. We must recover the staff from the Deadlands.
On it. That dude right there. Your friend definitely needs some sleep. Look at those red eyes.
The hall, bask in its magnificence.
I need that staff.
That's
Gates,
Valena.
Riftmaster. No one leaves until I find it.
No one has ever challenged me and lived, Magnus Stylus.
She has them calling her Magnus Stylus. No matter. The staff remains hidden. Our efforts may yet be successful.
Oh, here we go.
I know all. Where did you come from?
Use some of these. Some of the many billion consumables I got.
Let's see how well you play.
Ooh. That truck was about to explode. Hang on, Kashago, let me check out these other rooms. Looking for secrets, looking for books. Looking for journals. Looking for underpants. No, we're not. No, we're not. Nothing here. Just lodgings. A nightstand. Not much else, okay. A nice thorough sweep. Here we go.
Drown in the inky seas, interloper.
No explosions. There's a door there. There's a locked door here. And that door over there is locked as well. Nothing here. Good. Through we go. Riftmaster's study. We've got a big boss bar here. We're gonna fight
I must
books.
consult the web of truth. Alert me with any news of the staff. Or the old fool.
No need to involve you, Magnus Stylus. I'll beat anyone who tries to get through here.
The Riftmaster.
Nakri guards the reefs due to his more aggressive nature. There'll be no reasoning with him.
Can reason with him with my shield.
Reef Master Nakri will not let us through the gates. He's always been loyal to Valena. Beyond the next corridor is the Deadlands Rift. It should remain stable for a little while longer. Defeat Nakri, and we'll be on our way.
Okay, and you're gonna stand there and keep watch, right? So, this whole area is a maze of books here. Is this gonna factor into the fight? Let's find out.
I'll defeat you under the Golden Eye's watch.
Oh, very windy in here. Circles fanning out.
Knowledge! Give me power!
Oh, circles coming back.
I command the realm.
Got ads over here.
Our records will be smeared with your blood.
Oh! That's a different circle. It wasn't red, it was green. You gonna get healed by it?
Knowledge! Give me versatility!
Can we defeat those books?
There's no escape!
Where'd he go? Oh, that thing blows up for a lot of damage.
Knowledge! Give me strength!
Get these ads. Prepare to block.
Fill books with your blood. Stay still! Let me put a book. You can't get past me.
Use my ultimate. We got this guy. Done.
Nakri always was too arrogant. Web of truth. What could Valina mean? No matter. We must retrieve the itinerant staff.
Hang on a second, let me just have a quick look around here. Yeah, I felt like there's a lot of mechanics here. Kind of just got through on brute force. So we had those two books. I think they might have been buffing me. Like one was green and one was red. Maybe one heals and one gives you bonus damage or something. Let's check out this other side. Can't read any of these books. There's nothing lying down. Nothing glowing. Okay. The Deadlands pathway.
The Deadlands rift is near. Do you see its influence on the walls around us?
I do. Mazandi's rift tracking. Hunting grounds. Apocrypha opened, closed. Scuttling void, colored rooms, moon shadow. The Deadlands. It was opened, it's never closed. The spiral skyne. Hello there.
For the Magnus Stylus.
Look at this. Can't go that way.
The rift. Krah! Of course the gate is shut.
Well, let's open it.
Yeah.
You won't live to regret this.
Cargo! Submit or die!
Magnus, Sunnar, stop!
Loyal Missandei, help secure the itinerant staff. Zilipif knows the way.
Valina lied about your death. I'll find that staff before she does.
This one will be in his study when you return.
Barry, it's alright, buddy. No need to be concerned.
I can't believe Kashargo is here. That he's still alive. As soon as we find the itinerant staff, I'm going to ask him how he managed to get away. There's still so much to learn from him.
Kashargo seems to trust you, but you worked for Valina.
She told us Kashargo died. She was his successor. I never thought she'd lie. Well, it seemed better to be a scribe of Mora than no scribe at all. So I did what scribes should do. I kept quiet and didn't interfere.
What have you been doing for the scribes?
Searching for the staff, mostly. And then watching the Deadlands rift. Valina hates me since I won't do what she wants. But scribes do not meddle in the affairs of Oblivion. Oh, it's all right that she hates me. I don't like her much either.
Alright. Because Kashargo, we'll go in and see what we can find. Hopefully a staff. Yeah. The Deadlands. Oh, that was one hell of a transition. What's over here? That's locked. Locked. I imagine this path is locked too. But I'll just check just in case. You never know. Okay.
Zilipif said the staff is in a bone box. A sarcophagus? That must be where Kashargo hid it.
Bone box.
You won't make it to the Infernium.
Yeah, how are you gonna help? Hang on a second. What's over here?
It's sweltering in here.
Oh, come down here. So I think it's like a poison cave or something. Carto cleric. This little cheeky punk running away. Oh, I can't pull it back. Retreated? Where'd it go? What else was down here? It's like one more hit and we would have had it. There's nothing else down here. Wonder what it had in its pack. Ugh, okay. Don't step on them. Oh, we got a big boy. Big fiery boy. Oh, it really opens up over here. Look at that thing.
Oh, an Infernium. I've never seen one so close.